Good evening, everyone. How you guys doing today? I just had wanted to share a few things with you regarding on getting your credit where it needs to be to become a homeowner. Even if you own a home now, let's just face it, a lot of us fall off. We have this perfect credit score, we purchase a house, buy a vehicle, and then things happen. Shit happens. Anyway, but I'm going to give you guys some tips on what you can do to prepare for 2021. That way, you're ready in 2021 to maybe make that move, sell that house, buy your first home. Who knows? Anything is possible. First tip of the night is a good credit score is anything above a 670. Of course, 850 is like top notch. So, if you're working on maybe getting your credit up to 540, 550, there's hope. You can do this. I have a few tips on how you can do this. Keep in mind when your credit is checked, you're more likely to have several credit scores based on how the scoring models weigh the information. But the principle that the higher score indicates stronger credit, in other words, less risk to the lender, generally holds rule across the board. Here are a few strategies or tips that I can help you with. Set up automatic bill payments. That's one way to knock it out. You don't have to worry about it. You won't forget it. It's a certain amount that they'll take out every month. It'll never change. It's really convenient. Make sure you have enough money in your checking account to cover each bill each month and to avoid, an overdraft. Of course, those add up. You know, things happen, but in the event you cannot do the automatic payment, contact the creditor, the bill company, whoever they may be, and let them know you're having a problem this month and you'd like to go ahead and pay it manually. Number two, pay down your balances. This is the second most crucial component in your score, and it's how much debt you're carrying compared to your credit limit. It's actually your credit utilization ratio. Make it a goal to lower it, okay? Um, the experts actually suggest that you lower it by keeping it below 30% of your credit limit at all times. And of course, those with the highest credit scores have a rate in the low single digits. How about getting a credit builder? Get something a credit builder loan. If you're focused on building credit from scratch or recovering after a hit on your score, like I said, shit happens, then maybe you should probably get a fixed payment for about 6 to 24 months and your money will sit in a savings account. You'll be able to access it at the end of the loan term. In the meantime, the lender will actually report your on time payments to the credit bureaus, strengthening your score. I bet you didn't think about that, huh? How about seeking a secured credit card? Of course, you're required to put down a deposit. It's like you're actually borrowing from yourself. You'll put down maybe between $200 and $3,000, and it becomes your credit limit. It helps you boost your credit score. You're going to make on-time payments, and you can actually upgrade to a traditional unsecured credit card down the line. Another tip would be join an account as an authorized user. You can also improve credit by adding yourself to a family member's account, a spouse, an aunt, an uncle, a cousin, anyone who's willing to help you out, especially if you're a college student. Get on your parents' account. Of course, you have to be trustworthy. Another thing is check your credit periodically. You can go to annualcreditreport.com. You can sign up for Credit Karma. I do believe Credit Karma may be off 7, 8, maybe 14 points, give or take, but they've been pretty close to accurate. I keep up with them a lot. They notify me of a lot of changes on my credit. You could also register for Experian Boost. It lets you add on-time telecom and utility payments to hike up your credit score. It's free. It really helps. You can also keep up with your old accounts. Make sure you're not behind. You catch up with them. Limit new lines of credit. Don't overdo it. I know it's very hard for you to actually not apply to that pre-approved credit limit. Trust me, we've all been there, especially when we need it the most. I suggest you just tear it up and throw it away, unless you absolutely have no choice. But if you can't pay it back, I wouldn't worry about it. It's going to ruin your credit. Another thing would be is, how about you pay off some credit card balances every month? Start with the smallest one first. That way you eliminate as many as you can, as quick as you can. Don't try to pay off some of the larger ones about, pieces at a time. That'll take forever. If you have something that's under $500, $250, pay that off. Keep track of your credit score. As I said, monitor Experian, annual credit report, Credit Karma. Sign up for that, and they'll send you an email every month periodically with your credit score, whether it goes up or down. Protect your personal information to avoid fraud. Anyone stealing your credit, stealing your identity, charging things on your account, no one wants that. My absolute favorite is create a budget, okay? Know how much money you have, know how much money you have to spend on bills and expensive, know how much money you need for food, gas. I mean, literally budget everything. If you have to buy toilet paper, put that on the list. That way you know exactly what you have and what you don't have. If you make that a habit, it's one of the best habits you'll have for the rest of your life. I guarantee it. I'm trying to teach a few people that now. Another thing you can do is work with a nonprofit credit counseling agency. If you feel unsure on how to set up a budget or start tracking debt, or a certified credit counselor at a nonprofit agency can provide a free initial consultation. They'll help you. They'll show you how to manage your money. You can call me. I'm pretty good at it. I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I know how to balance, I know how to budget, and I know how to manage. So, just letting you know. Avoid credit repair scams. Now, there are some people out there who absolutely will steal your money. I do not recommend you throw your money away. Do your research. Get referrals. Make sure they are legit companies, okay? If you have any questions or you need any referrals on that, and that's something you absolutely have to do, you have no other choice, I know a few people that'll help you out. Pay your bills on time. Pay your rent on time. Add those payments to your credit report, and it'll boost up the amount of positive information on your report. You can also get a cosigner. If you need to get a loan and you don't quite qualify for enough money, or you're trying to build credit, like the authorized user, get a cosigner. Same situation. That way you'll have that jump start. Finally, have patience. It takes time. You're not going to just get an 850 credit score overnight. It takes time and hard work, just like anything else. I suggest you pray, you focus, you stay on path, on track. You budget, you do everything I just mentioned, and I guarantee you'll have at least the credit score you need in order to purchase a house in 2021. Again, I'm always available. You can reach out to me on social media, Queen Ace of Real Estate, April Malville Henderson. You can text or call me at 337-849-2500. I'm willing to help. I'm your go-to girl. And I'll talk to you guys later. I hope you enjoyed. You all have a great evening.